In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to multiply polynomials. But first, we got to remember some rules. When we multiply two things with the same base, like aj times a to the k, since these are the same, we do is we add the powers j plus k. For example, if I give you w squared times w cubed, that would give me w to the 2 plus 3, which is w to the 5th. Very important for what we're doing today. Okay, let's go to our first one. I'm going to show you two ways to do this. So the first way is this: we're going to distribute this number into all of these. What that means is we take this number here, we multiply by every single one of those. So like this, negative 2x squared times x squared plus negative 2x squared times 3x plus negative 2x squared times 4. That's called distribution. You're getting the number on the outside and you're distributing it to all of them in there. And then once we do that, we just simplify all these. This first one, negative 2 times, there's no numbers. 1 is negative 2. And then the power. Again, when we multiply two variables to the same base, we add the power. 2 plus 2 would be x to the 4th. Over here, negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And then we have x to the 3rd. We have 3x's total here. 2 plus 1. Then over here, negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. And we have x squared. So that's one way to do is just distribute all those. Now, when people do this, they tend not to show this step. They just go, okay, negative 2 times x squared is negative 2x to the 4th. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. You just kind of go from here to there. But that's one way to do this. Another way to do this is what's called the area model. It just gets you a nicer way of seeing what's going on. Make a little box, and we'll put one of these on top. It does not matter which one. Since I made it longer, I'll put this one on top, and then we'll put this side on the side. And then we'll partition this a little bit, and then what we're going to do is find the area of each box. So the area of each of these rectangles is length times width. We're just multiply the length times the width of every single one. It's the same concept as this. You're just multiplying this guy by all of these. It just gives you a better visualization of it. So this first two here, negative 4 times 2 is negative 8, and then x1 times x2, we add the number of x's we have. We should get negative 8x cubed. Same thing over here. Negative 4 times negative 3 is 12. And then we have 2 x's. And here we're going to get negative 20x. All these are different, so we're just going to rewrite it. We get negative 8x cubed plus 12x squared minus 20x. So that's another way of doing it. You could distribute, or you could do area model. You get the same answer either way. And a lot of times people will show you their models in something like this. Same concept. I just have to partition it. It's like usually algebra tiles. And then we'll do the same thing. If I want this one here, it's this area. It's the width times the length. So 2x times 5x is 10x squared. Next, again, we have 2 x's, and then 2 times 5. This box here would be 4 times 5. That's 20. Don't forget the x. And keep in mind, we're multiplying. When you find the area, you multiply. To find this little box here, it'll be 2 times 4, 8. And then this area, this one here, will be 2x times 2, 4x. In this case, I can actually add up like terms. These two guys right here. They're both x's. I can actually add them up. 20x plus 4x will give me 24x. And I still need my 10x squared and my 8. You want to go in order? 10x squared should be in front, then 24x, and then the 8. So that's what's going on there. If you notice, in this case, what we did was we multiplied this guy here, which is 2x plus 4 times this guy here, 5x plus 2. We multiplied a binomial times a binomial. And we got this. We got a trinomial. Okay, I'm going to skip down. It's going to move down here. That's what's happening here. We want to multiply these two products. I'm going to do first the area model again. So if we want to do this by the area model, just make a little box. Again, it does not matter which one goes on top, which one goes on the side. It does not matter at all. 5x minus 4, I'll put that on top. 2x plus 1, I'll put this on the side here. 2x plus 1. And all we're going to do is we're going to try to find the area of each of these partitions. So find the area of this little rectangle here. We're just going to multiply these two together. 2 times 5 is 10. X times x is x squared. This box right here, negative 4 times 2 is negative 8x. The one right here, 5x times 1 is 5x. Over here, again, we're multiplying, very important. Negative 4 times 1 would be negative 4. We have that. Now, you could either add up like terms in here, or if you're not sure, let's rewrite it just to make sure. I got 10x squared minus 8x plus 5x minus 4. And then right here, we're going to add up the like terms. Those two are both x's. We can add them up, and we can get 10x squared. Now, negative x, positive 5. These are different signs. Anytime you have different signs, you subtract. The difference will be 3. And then you keep the sign of the bigger number. My bigger number is negative. It'll be negative 3x minus 4. Okay, this next one, since I did that area model, I'm going to do this one just by distribution. Again, I do not care which way you do it. If we're going to distribute this one, all you do is you pick one of them to distribute. So we're going to distribute this first one here. What I do is get this 3x and multiply by everything in this one. That'll be 6x plus 12x. All I did was multiply the 3x times the 2, 6x, and the 3x times the 4. I get the first term here multiplied by everything in the other term. Then I got to do the same thing with the term in here. We're going to distribute that guy to all of these. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10, and negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. And then we're done. We distributed everything in the first one to everything in the second one. And then all you do here is add up like terms. In this case, I add these two up. You get 18x and I can add these two up. Much like here where, oh, they're both positive, it's add them up. They're both negative, it's add them up. I get negative 30. And there we go. You can do it either way you like. Area model is probably a little more visual and easier to see. This was a little faster. It's up to you, whichever you're more comfortable with. So we're going to do 2 more. Now we're going to multiply a trinomial-by-binomial. Nothing changes. We're going to do it the exact same way. Make a little rectangle. Not very rectangular of me. In this case, I made that one long. I guess I'll put this one on top since I made that the long side. Again, it does not matter. As long as you can see it. And I'll put this one over here. Like that, and like that. And all we're going to do is find the area of each of these boxes. I'm going to multiply these two together. I get negative 6x cubed. Multiply this guy by that guy. 2 times 4 is 8. And then we have 2 x's. Multiply 2x times negative 7. I get negative 14x. Down here, negative 5 times negative 3 is 15x squared. Over here is negative 20x. And then this final one, negative 5 times negative 7. Again, we're multiplying 35. To get this again, you're not done. You have to rewrite it. You want to add up all the like terms. And if you see here, this guy is the same thing as this guy. And these two are both x's. These two are both x squares. These two are both x's. We can add these up. I'm going to get negative 6x cubed, only cube. If I add up 8x squared plus 15x, I'm going to get 23x squared. Then if I add negative 20 minus 14, both negative, so I get negative 34x, and then plus 35. And that's how you add those two. So again, area model, very nice. Separates it all nicely, and you get your answer. Let's try this one using the distribution method. In that method, I'm going to get the first term here, and I'm going to multiply by every single term in the other polynomial. In this case, we're going to get negative 3 times negative 3x squared times 2x squared. I'm going to get negative 6x to the 4th. And then negative 3x squared times 3x. I'm going to get negative 9x to the 3rd. We're going to get negative 3x squared times negative 4, positive 12x squared. Then we're going to do the same thing. We got to finish off this polynomial here. We got to do the same with the 1. Multiply by every single one of those. So this one's easier. 1 plus 2x squared is 2x squared. I should say 1 times 2x squared. 1 times 3x is 3x. And then 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. And then we get to this part and we have to add up like terms. We'll add the 2x's with the 2x squares. And I think that's it. I get negative 6 as a 4 plus 9x cubed plus 14x squared. 12x squared plus 2x squared plus 3x minus 4. There you go. It doesn't matter to me which way you'd like to do it. This one's a little cleaner, but it does take a little longer, but it's all the same. This last one here, if I want to find the area of this rectangle, remember area of a rectangle is this length times width. There you go. One of these is the width, one of these is the length, doesn't matter. All we're going to do is multiply these two. 4x squared times 2x plus 4. Now let's finish off with the area model. 4x minus 2, 2x plus 4. Then we're just going to find the area of each of these boxes here. So this would be 8x squared. 4x times 2x. Over here would be negative 4x. Here would be 16x. And then here would be negative 8. Right, just multiplying terms all around. And then we add up like terms. I'm going to add up this 16x with the negative 4x. And I get 12x. And then we're done. 8x squared plus 12x minus 8. And that's the lesson.